everybody to Interminable Investigations Incorporated. We have a GM.
Hello everybody, welcome to the D&D session that finally has indeed figured out a party name. And we're gonna do the introductions from bottom to top. So let's start with our first player.
Hello, my name is Xurder. I'm playing Agatha, the gnome wizard.
Welcome everybody. My name is Sam Leonard and I am playing Hrodbear, the human fighter.
I am Moloch playing Nepotan, the human cleric.
I'm Eastborn playing the elf rogue Vistina.
I am Deem. I play Rydell, the warlock.
So yeah, you guys. Oh wait, we need to do a recap. Is Summerlander up to that?
Yes, so we continued our investigations, got a whole lot of nowhere for quite a while. Eventually went to the priest and said, hey, does the gal have an old boyfriend who lives in town? And the priest said, yes. Went and talked to him. Didn't find anything out from him. Honestly, I don't remember exactly what happened, but Hrodbear basically got frustrated because he thought, well, yeah, old boyfriend, grabbed the mayor's daughter, the mayor, and we forced our way into, we found some letters in the blacksmith's apprentice's thing from the gal. So at that point we gathered everybody together, and we basically said, look, you love him. He seems to like you well enough. You don't want to become the fourth wife of this rich person. You'd much rather become the first wife of somebody who obviously has money in their family because they're living way better than their master's house is. Like, his house was way nicer than the master's house. And she admitted to stealing, air quotes, the ring. Basically, long conversation was had between the father and the daughter. And Hrodbear and several of the others went off to the tavern I got myself super drunk. And everybody else was like, yeah, well, that was the thing. And the mayor came in, basically told the noble that the daughter would not, in fact, be marrying him. He got all huffy and angry about it and like, you will rue the day that you ever did this to me. And he left. We got his rooms. I had to be basically carried up to bed because I got myself really drunk. I believe Rydell got himself drunk as well. I don't remember for certain. And yeah, the town is finally going to be unlocked. We can continue on our way. This was a 3-day diversion from what we had been doing, which was helping a merchant get his wares from one city to another.
Yeah, that sounds about right. You can have inspiration for that. And you not only wake up to a rooster, but also some construction sounds outside, if you can wake up at all. And yeah, what's everybody doing?
Groaning.
Communing with an eldritch god.
Breakfast.
Writing in books. More specifically, writing in my spellbook.
When you come downstairs, it's a little bit more busy than normal. Lots of people you haven't seen. So yeah, you guessed It's a little bit more crowded. And if you look outside the window from your room, you probably see people erecting tents and setting up temporary stays.
I stumble down the stairs, walk into the room, walk into the main area, like flop my body on the tables. Why are they working on building things?
I'll try as much as possible to compose myself, but I'm definitely having a headache.
Well, the breakfast is rich and can have everything you want, like meat and beers if you want to, or just, well, light beers probably. Water is not really trusted.
Bread and milk.
Yeah, milk is also a possibility, but that's mostly a kid's drink here.
I don't care. It will help with my hangover.
I order a raw egg and a beer and down it like in one gulp. And no other
Um,
breakfast.
Yeah, you can have basically anything that the town has for food. The mayor has granted you like a pardon on paying for anything.
That was nice of him, at least. Let me guess. Somebody's building the wedding thingy for the daughter to marry the guy, right?
Who do you ask that to?
I just, in general, into the room.
We don't get an immediate response then because it's pretty crowded and people are talking. But yeah, that sounds a little bit right. So after a while, a guard will come to your table and ask you if you're gonna stay for the wedding tomorrow or what your plans are.
I look at everybody else as like, well, it depends on our merchant. The guy who we came into town with. Like I'm a guard for his caravan, so well wagon, I guess. There's only one of them, so it's not really caravan. Anyway, I am contracted to pay to work for him, so when he leaves town, I do.
Well, we talked about with the caravan leader, Hidrim. He's gonna stay here and probably empty out his wares here already because he's so much more people coming into the village. He doesn't want to travel all the way down.
Works for me.
Faster turnaround.
Yeah,
Definitely.
makes more money.
That too.
So you guys are staying for the wedding?
Yes.
It would seem so.
Well, then you have a day off, probably. So yeah, outside of town, if you go outside after recovering, is crowded. People are building stuff everywhere, mostly right there. It's going to be a little stage right here. And all over city, there are tents being built, and you see people coming in with carts and stuff like that, and some on horses as well, just to attend the wedding, which is tomorrow evening.
So
Tomorrow day, sorry, tomorrow during the day.
I find Herderim and go help him set up whatever he's gonna do for selling stuff, and ask him if he wants me to hang out for guarding it or if he's got it there. Or...
He's pretty relaxed. He's like, well, this is a good selling point now. I don't have to go all the way down to the city. So yeah, I probably empty out here and maybe then, go back and I don't really need a guard anymore. So he pays you what he owes you. Not sure if there was a set price for it already, but let's say it's 5 gold for everybody who was guarding.
Woohoo!
Thank you.
And he's like, well, thank you for this. Probably after the wedding, I will go back to wherever I came from. And there will probably so many people heading out as well after the wedding that I don't really need your help anymore.
You're fired.
Basically, but you're just hired for a job, and then the job is over.
Basically.
I thank him for the pay, and I thank him for the travel, and if we ever head in the same direction again, I would be happy to do it for you again, sir.
He thanks you. He makes a note of that in his log, like writes down your name and like a little score that you were good company and we fought off some stuff. So he knows who to hire when he sees you again. But yeah, except for the town being busy and everybody is building, it's around, let's say 11. You slept in a little bit. And yeah, they're just building stuff everywhere.
Agatha, were you part of? Okay, out of character. Were you one of the caravan guards, or just follow along?
Civilian.
Agatha got paid.
Oh, what? What?
Yeah,
And
exactly.
For the ones that pay attention, she's visibly tired, and every once in a while when she blinks, there's like a flash of an arcane rune in one of her eyes.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I went to try and sleep last night, and all of a sudden I got an idea, and I just had to write it down.
All right. Well, good luck. There's lunch soon, I think.
Ooh, food. She rubs her stomach, and maybe you can barely hear her growl. Yeah, I'm hungry. I'm gonna go see if there's anything to get. I'll walk over to the bar and just ask for some, basically a sandwich or something.
Yeah, you can get anything you want. Basically, it's gonna be not really a nice sandwich. Like, oh, you want meat between breads or something? Okay, we can do that.
And a glass of juice, and she just won't bother sitting down. Just eat at the bar.
At the moment, by the way, that Festina is at the town center or square. How do you kind of call it? The merchant from the shop comes to you, and he thanks you. Like, I sold off a really expensive ring to the mayor, and I want to thank you for it because I think your group has a say in this.
Yeah, we kind of did.
And he hands you 5 little flasks with red fluid in it. And they're
Do I
healing
recognize
potions.
it? Okay.
Yeah, you recognize it. They're healing potions. So yeah, one for each of your company. So maybe you can use it. I made lots of money off this deal, so I'm happy to repay a little bit to you guys.
Well, thank you for the generosity. We'll be sure to visit when we come back in town.
Thank you very much. And he's setting up like a little stall outside of his window as well, with some goods on it, but nothing like healing potions or stuff like that. It's really sleight of hand deal that he did with you.
Hmm. Okay, I'll join the rest of the group.
So, what's next for everybody? I am free if anybody's heading in a direction.
In between bites, you hear from Agatha. Anywhere that's away from Silvery Moon, please.
In search of more power.
I eyebrow slightly at Rydell, but nod. Silvery Moon? Out of character, I don't know it. My character probably would. What's Silvery Moon?
Big-ish city around the middle of the Forgotten Realms. Location of the ladies' college, a very prominent magic users school, and Agatha wants to go away from it.
Got it.
Quick question, Inter. My
Yes.
character, was he more from that main city or from another city? Because we had never actually established that.
You were from an other city,
Okay.
but yeah, you know your job.
Thank you. Well, I'll follow you wherever. I'm not really bound by anything special.
Sounds like none of us have a direction to head in, other than away from Silvery Moon.
Yes.
I mean, we can look for another caravan. Somebody's going to be coming through here in the next day or two, I assume. It's not safe to travel without more people.
Well, you think with the 5 of you, you would probably safe to travel if you stay as a group.
Right.
Who'd dare attack an elf?
I mean, humans would dare attack an elf? Have you met humans?
Humans.
Is
I
that
have
a
met
threat or a
humans.
challenge?
Humans are always causing trouble.
Yes, we are. Speaking as one, that is a true statement.
Funk.
Certainly one of the
head
less
smacks the
worthless.
table somewhere.
Is Agatha asleep again?
No, she's funk. Ow!
Who gave Agatha wine? I'm pretty
I
sure she
didn't
doesn't drink.
I drank
hit a table?
juice. Look, you try working through the night and see how awake you are.
I mean,
Why did you?
You know, you really should learn to. No, just whatever. Wizards be wizard, yo.
So yeah, basically maybe helping people, with the tents or something like that, or greeting people that come in, or just browsing some shops. There's not much to do at this point.
I think later on during the day, I'll just kind of wander all over town. Now that I'm no longer actively looking for things, it's just like, well, I guess maybe this town isn't so bad, but nah, I hate it.
Um, where do you do that? Let's see. It's not
I mean, I
right
think I
out.
would technically be still in the room, but I'm kind of like looking for any kind of warlocky vibes.
Except maybe on your own gear. Not much.
Hmm. Fair enough.
Oh, and the weasel just scurrying about between all 5 of us.
Stealing some drapes.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, I think I'm gonna wander out into the vineyard at some point.
Yeah, that gate right there is open and it's not locked anymore because it's not needed. And then if you see all the grapes and stuff like that. There are some rotten grapes on the ground and stuff like that as well, and some tracks of animals that you can clearly see. But nothing that really puts your attention.
I'm guessing the door wasn't open until after my alarm went off. It went out.
Yeah. It's in the morning when it opened, so that's not the alarm spell wasn't that long, right?
It was 8 hours, and it was. I'm not sure if it was early night or late evening or early night when I cast it. I just know I cast alarm on it.
I think it was around dark.
You might have the alarm going off on the barn, though. Don't think the door will be open that soon or that early, but the barn might have gone off.
Depends on if it was the owner that started just unloading, or he got guards or whoever else.
He had guards to help him, or some kids around.
Then all of a sudden, when the first one gets within range of the spell, it goes ding 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 ding.
Yeah, you explained it to Hildrum, right? So he was like, no, nothing.
Yes.
It's
I
okay.
explained what it was and what it did. So
It did got some attention from some guards, so it worked. But he explained it, my card, some dude, well, not some dude, he knows you, and you're not a dude. Cast a spell or something. He's a little bit fake about it, but yeah, it should go off, I hope.
it's like 12 seconds, like 2 rounds, and it's gone.
Okay.
Just like it was a hey, come check this out thing.
Yeah. Well, if nobody's doing anything else, the owner of the pub comes to you guys and said, well, I kind of need the rooms again.
Yeah.
Yep. Do you just want us to buy them again?
Well, we can arrange some accommodations for you in one of the tents outside.
Very well.
If
How
you staying
dare
for
you
the
throw
night.
me out?
He's not throwing you out. He's offering you alternate accommodations.
He's throwing me out.
I mean,
It's free.
Yes, it's free though.
You're not paying anything.
Whatever, it's fine by me.
So, anything else you want to do today?
Not I.
Wander the town looking for more magic.
I'm gonna ask Fistina if the shopkeeper had some scrolls in the back room.
I do remember having some scrolls there, right?
Yes.
I'll say yeah, but you might want to take your business to him when it's a little bit less crowded, because I don't think he wants to show it to the general public.
Okay.
That's what my character would have assumed.
Well, evening settles in then. You can have free food at the pub if you want, and your tent is just right outside the pub as well.
Yay, free food. I eat heartily now that I have recovered from my last night's yeah.
By this time, Agatha looks like a walking zombie? Question mark.
Agatha, you told me you're fine, but I'm getting really worried.
I'm gonna go to bed. And she
Maybe
walks
you
out.
should.
When you have kids and you ride back to your house after a long day and they're head nodding in the back seat, trying to keep awake. That's a little bit, I think, how we see that today.
Yep. she's really struggling to stay awake, and but she got down the things she got an idea about, so she's happy.
Well, if anybody had a meal, nothing want to do in the evening, then everybody can go to bed, I guess.
Yep.
Yes.
Well, the next morning everybody gets up. Well, I don't know if you get up early, but you woken up early by lots of course, more not more construction sound, but more people.
Yeah,
They're really arriving right now.
I'll get up early, head in for breakfast, actually eat something today.
Yep, Agatha rested for once, rested again, gets up and goes for breakfast.
Same for everyone, I guess. Should be fine by now, so I get some
Seems
normal breakfast.
sensible.
Okay, and at this point, the stage is fully done. It's all decorated. The whole town is in a festival spirit. Like yay, wedding. We're gonna have some nice drinks and stuff like that, and some music. And you already have some bards that are on the way that are just sitting out the church, sipping some wine, trying out some songs.
Yep.
And people generally just shopping everywhere, and yeah. And at the mid of the day, around, well, say around 10 o'clock in the morning, 11, they will the crowds are guarded at the main center here, and you see the church cleric there as well. From the mayor's house, you see the mayor. You see the Smith's apprentice, Reth Freerun, coming up to the stage, and a couple of time later, you see Juna, guided by her dad Gober, going onto the stage as well. They say a beautiful ceremony, some speech about how to find true love. He doesn't mention anything about the noble one or something about that. He doesn't even mention you guys directly, but like more sometimes you need people to guide you into direction to find a true love, but he doesn't call you out by name or something like that. But he does mention you indirectly. And yeah, they're married, they kiss, and
Yay!
they are going off to the apprentice house.
At the end of the ceremony, do the church bells bell ring?
Yeah, why not? It
Because
should be like that, right?
yeah, celebration. Agatha is going to cast minor illusion with making church bell sounds. Not the same tone, but slightly higher and off by half the duration between the dings. So it's two bells, and she's gonna put the sound like 30 feet above her head or something.
Yeah, you see some of the clerics that works at the church really, looking around like this is not how what's going on. Some of them rush inside, going up ladders or something like that to reach the bells, and they're just confusion all around by them.
All right. So in the finest tradition of wedding, let's all go get drunk. Just
I'll pass.
completely
I don't
ignoring the
get it.
bells.
I couldn't agree more.
Well, my bell only lasts for a minute, so.
Well, they're really confused for a minute then.
And the beautiful thing is, it's just a somatic only. So I just wave my hands around, and then there's all of a sudden the bell starts dinging somewhere.
Yeah, it's too crowded to anybody paying attention to you. So yeah, you can just get beers just outside the pub. It's too many people for all to fit in the pub if you want to get drunk.
Yeah.
And yeah, is that all you want to do today?
Yep, I don't have any other plans. Probably leave town tomorrow.
Yeah. Also, what does it cost?
Nothing.
For you guys, nothing. The pub owner knows you and his staff. It's free.
Okay. I was wondering if it still was the case. I'll make sure to tip the serving staff. Like over the 2 days, I'll tip like 3 gold.
In the evening, while you are, being day drinking all the time already, but you now having a nice meal in the pub, they make sure that you have a nice seat for that. The mayor comes along and he says, "Well, the wedding ring was really expensive, but I still have something left, and all I want to see is my daughter being happy, and I see she's happy." So he plumps down on the middle of the table a big sack of gold. And I know it's not much probably for your heroes or whatever you did, but I hope you spend it well. And he
Thank
plops
you.
down 50 gold.
I kind of bow over it. Thank you, sir. We hope to see that she is happy as well. Once he leaves, split 10 gold each.
I'm not sure I can afford any scrolls, but have to check.
I'll
Yes.
say that in general, or do you just leave the area?
She just mumbles it half to herself, half to you guys. Picks up the money and just goes on with the celebration.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I'm not going to find much work here in town, I don't think. So I plan on continuing on towards the city we were going to, despite the fact that my merchant friend decided to turn back around the other way. Tomorrow morning, crack of whenever we all wake up.
Let's say sunrise, I guess, right?
I mean, I hold up my drink. Maybe not. Sunrise-ish.
Sunrise-ish. Let's go. I'll
I'll
clink
join
my
you,
drink
Mr.
against this.
Rodeber.
Off to another grand adventure tomorrow, or at least, to find another caravan that will take me further on in this world.
Or another assignment. Anything will do, really.
Yeah, really, anything will
Searching
do.
for
I mean,
traveling.
I'm traveling to gain knowledge so that when I head back home, I'm no more. I am no longer the simple fighter that left. My dad would be very displeased with me if I don't learn something on this journey.
Okay. So
Silly human.
you
If you're paying attention, you learn something every day.
I mean, I do.
so you snuggle into your tent again. It's a big tent, like everybody has his own compartment where you can sleep in a little small common area. And yeah, so you're gonna sleep again.
Yep.
The next morning, you just wake up to a rooster. The rest of the town is pretty silent.
haul myself out of bed, probably having drunk too much again, a little slower than I would otherwise be, pull on my armor, pull on my greaves, my equipment, and stretch, look around, head into the inn.
Yeah, when you enter the inn, you see a couple of seats are still taken, but they're fast asleep with still a beer in their hand. And after waiting for like 10 minutes, you see the bartender, with tiny eyes, like, oh, you want breakfast already?
Yep, breakfast, a bowl of oat gruel, and as many eggs as you can fit on a plate.
Thanks.
I think everybody orders a little bit
Yep.
of their food. Um, you get the food that you ordered, but it's all placed at the wrong person.
I'm like 2
Hey,
bites into my food before I realize.
I didn't order these eggs.
Oh, no, here you go. I hand off your whatever you order to you. Grab the eggs.
It's meat that's not supposed to be on my plate.
And you hear from the back a loud snoring again.
Well, this was I'm not going to call this town fun. Pyromaniacally inducing. That's what we'll go with. Pyromaniacally inducing. But let's head.
So,
Oh, are we
while
gonna
you
burn the town
discuss,
down on our way out?
No, but I really wanted to.
while you discuss a little bit about your plans, I'll need a short ice K. Be right back.
I mean, you can't tell me that you didn't also want to burn the town down while we were here.
You would have heard a slight twinge of excitement about burning things to the ground. You're not sure how you know, but you would have detected some kind of joy at the thought.
All right. To the
I want to go check with the local vendor. Yeah, and Agatha will lean in over the table and whisper. He apparently has some sort of special stock in the back.
that's good. Do you think you have enough money to buy anything?
Not sure how expensive it is.
Fair enough.
Want to go and find out?
Maybe if we put together everything, we might be able to buy something, but I highly doubt that a single one of us would have enough for right now.
Hey,
You
Festina,
probably would.
did you distribute the potions or did you keep them all for yourself?
I, for now, kept them. I have not told anyone about them yet.
Yep, nope, that's fair. Just wanted to make sure that that was where we're going with this.
Yes. It's not like she's been like purposely like hiding them away from everyone. They're just in her backpack.
No, that's fair.
Okay. So, what do we do? Do we want to set out to a new town? Do we want to ask around the locals, maybe for a job or something?
I'm headed that way down the road, pointing towards the city. I don't know where the guy was supposed to be going to, but that was where I was headed. So
The Johan guy?
yeah, the merchant that we were traveling with.
I think he was going back to the big city, and I think there's someone of us who wanted to get away.
Yeah, well, he was going back to the big city. I'm not going back to that city. I'm going to the town that he was going to go to. The caravan thing was me getting paid to do a job that I was already going to do.
Right.
So if anybody else is interested,
I'm game for going, as long as it's away from Silvermoon.
Sure.
Will I get to
If you wanna
destroy
find-
things?
Yeah. And if you want to
Likely.
find jobs, the bigger the city, the more jobs.
so not
I
here.
learned a beautiful new spell the other night. I'd love to blow something up.
I'm sure somebody along our way will give us that opportunity because there's only 5 of us, so we may look easier prey than other groups.
Okay, so travel plans are being made to go South?
Yep.
Yep. Where are we at? Like Sword Coast.
Oh, I don't have a map for that in D&D yet. Sword Coast map. I can't show you this, sadly. I will get them next time. You were going to Waterdeep, I believe, right?
Okay, that
Yep.
works. Too water deep.
Yeah, you're probably like 3 or 4 days away. Okay, so you head up after breakfast immediately?
Yeah, pretty much eat food, put everything on, walk.
I want to go by the shopkeeper.
We could threaten the shopkeeper.
No.
I wouldn't advise that.
The shopkeeper's windows are closed, but the sign says open.
Yeah, I'll push on the door and try to open it.
Door is open. And
Go
inside
in.
you find a shopkeeper literally, sleeping at his counter.
Steal something. Don't
I'm
actually
gonna
do that.
send Fumblewump up to sniff blow as much air as he possibly can through his nose into the shopkeeper's ear.
Yeah,
Like,
that will wake up. Yeah, so he wakes. Oh, customers, what can I do for you?
hi. And she will lower her voice slightly. In the back, do you have any scrolls?
Yeah. You got money?
Yeah, she jingles her coin pouch. It's not very full, but there's something in it.
What kinds of scrolls are you looking for? The scrolls I think I have will start at 50 gold.
And she visibly frowns, like her happy attitude turns slightly sad, and oh, I don't have quite enough then. Oh well, some other time.
Well, you're a wizard. You don't need to borrow it.
No, when I write it into my book, it gets destroyed.
Shh. Don't tell him that.
I'm not in there, so I'm not observing anything like this.
Well, sorry to disturb you then. Goodbye. She turns on the heel and just walks out.
Did you find what you wanted?
It's too expensive. I can almost afford one, but I'm 20 gold short.
What did you want to buy?
I'm not sure what even has, but I'll find something somewhere.
We'll pick up more money along the way, I'm sure.
Yeah, I was just hoping that maybe I had enough money, but apparently not. Let's go.
To Waterdeep.
Yeah, as long as you're moving along the road to the town exit, you find, some people laying in the bushes, drunk asleep. When you enter the gate, you will see a guard. He's awake, but he's really leaning on his halberd to, keep up straight.
I clap him heartily upon his back as I leave the town. Just because.
Yeah, he's not saying anything, but see in his eyes he's annoyed.
Until next time. I sighed to everybody else. There will not be a next time.
Well, yeah. I'll see it.
It's okay. So after walking down south anywhere a little bit more, it started to be a little bit more hilly. And after you see a little creek coming to the side of the road, roll a what's it called again? Come on,
Perception?
perception, everybody.
Hey,
Hey, not terrible rolls.
No, not at all.
I didn't roll a one.
So on the left side of the road for you guys, you all notice that there is something hidden there. Holbert also noticed a drag of a somebody's being dragged across the road to the other side as well.
Okay.
So, ambush? Like, I say that loud enough that if there is ambushers up ahead, they can hear me.
If he says that, do I see some the trails, and do I see anything special in the trail, like blood or signs of struggle?
Now you think there might be a struggle. You look a little bit more closer. You think there might have been, but all the traffic that has come to the town today mostly have just, vanished those tracks.
Been for a longer time, not like of like right like this instance.
It's probably happened before all the traffic happened to town. That's what you get of it.
Must have been a couple of days then.
Right.
Yeah.
All right. I'll put on my shield and head towards the object that we see on the side of the road, or the whatever we saw on the side of the road.
I'll try and hide behind Holbert and move up with him.
Do this
The
stealthily or
I am not
I am
stealthy.
my weasel is trying to sneak around into the bushes and to try and figure out what's in there.
Do I sense anything of magical nature nearby, off in those directions?
accept some of the equipment of your friends, maybe? Other not.
Hmm.
And the weasel, of course. Okay, you try to stealthily get into the bushes, and just before Holbert was trailing Holbert.
I'm like right behind him. I'm more trying to hide from anyone else, not like entering stealthily, but more like hiding behind Holbert. So if someone would see Holbert, they didn't exactly notice me straight away.
I am drawing attention to myself on purpose.
Before that happens, Agatha gets a sense from the weasel dead body.
Ooh, dead body in there.
Do we hear you say that?
Yeah, loud enough to be heard.
Oh,
Okay. I'll head towards the body.
off to the body. Let's see if it has anything of worth.
Let's see if it has any indication of what killed it.
Yeah, you see a dead body, and the first thing you recognize is the guards guild that Johan from Denderfall had as well. And after you scrounge around a little bit more, you find 3 guard bodies dead in total, with some are missing limbs afterwards, they're bitten off. Some of the gear is gone, the gold is gone, and stuff like that. They try to, get the plate off as well of the armor, but they didn't, figure that out or had to rush it too fast.
How many guards did he have?
He had 4.
So this is all of his guards, apparently?
Yeah, with 1 missing and Johan van Dunderful missing.
So the one of the corpses is a bandit, or alternatively the guard that Rodebert knocked unconscious and blamed drinking on the job.
Probably, yeah.
And 3
That
are
was not his guard.
okay. So 3 of Johan's guards and 1 one either bandit or other guard or whatever.
You find 3 guards in total.
Oh, 3 in
3
total?
guards.
Okay, so Johan and 1 of his guards survived at least this encounter.
Make a investigation for that.
While they're doing this, I'll get out of hiding behind Horbert and try and look around for more tracks in a certain direction somewhere, like away from the group of dead bodies.
You make an investigation for that as well, please, with advantage.
Oh, yep. That's 20.
Nice.
As you are looking away from the encounter, because the road is loads of tracks after it,
Mhm.
and Holbert initially just saw a body being dragged over the road, and that's it. But now you're on the other side of the small creek or river. When you're tracking there, you see the body dragging to be continued with small footprints aside of it, a lot of them that you don't recognize. But they are dragging probably 2 bodies beside the river that's going to the river is going down to here, but it's originating from the west.
Question: given that Agatha was a student of, albeit magical, education, did we have a dangerous creatures of the Forgotten Realms class?
Um,
Oh, hang
Oh.
on, robot.
Jeff, most of the normal creatures you probably know.
I would like to investigate the trap.
We still have robot, I think.
Server. Oh, we're coming back, I think.
Huh?
It might be better now.
Yeah, we're back.
The wounds look like weapons, but also bite marks or claw marks.
So I didn't get anything about the question about the dangerous creatures of the Forgotten Realms.
You do know a couple from picture books and stuff like that. The most common creatures that are dangerous, like wolves and tigers and bears, and even the more mythical creatures you also have a book of that you have seen.
I would like to investigate the trap and look for broken twigs or something. See if things are out of place.
I would like to roll perhaps a history check to see if I can remember any mention of things that use claws and weapons and have smaller footprints than normal in the time I went to school.
Okay, that's a history track, and I want Rydell to make an investigation. Or nature. Nature is a go.
All right. Well, while everybody else is kind of looking around, I'll take the bodies and compose their form to like. I don't think I'm gonna take enough time to bury him, but at least get him to the side of the road, get him looking um respectful, I guess. Make sure their eyes are closed. If they have missing limbs and the limbs are nearby, put the limbs with the bodies. Basically, trying to be respectful to the bodies.
Yeah. 24 in the history. Natural 19. And the nature check we're gonna deal with afterwards.
I'm not expecting anything about it. Could be a rumor I've heard. I could be a footnote somewhere. I'm not expecting to know exactly what it is. I didn't spend that long in school before the accident happened.
Accident.
You know creatures that does this kind of stuff, and you notice that they are fighting with weapons as well. You see bolts and sword marks, so there must be some level of intelligence.
Yeah, me as a player have a few ideas, and I'm guessing Agatha has at least one of them as their own idea.
With the 15 nature, you clearly see the marks, dread marks up to going upriver, and you think they are exactly the same time as the Johan van Dunderfall left town. Um, the footmarks, Nepotan, of the smaller creatures look familiar to you, but you cannot remember which creature it exactly is.
I mean, I'll look at everybody and said, well, he's an asshole, but we're following the bodies, right?
Yeah, definitely.
He may be an
Yeah,
asshole. He's a rich asshole.
Exactly.
he may be carrying money.
At
If
the
he's dead,
very
we can
least,
take it.
if we made him mad at us, if we save his life, at least he won't spend his money to make our lives worse.
That definitely.
I
Uh,
mean, he doesn't necessarily have to survive.
well, if we find him dead, that will be easiest.
If he
Just per
accidentally
se.
dies in the process,
I'm not gonna murder a man.
You're gonna follow up the trail.
Yep.
After I think an hour or two, maybe a little bit more, it's still in the morning. You find that the footprints lead to a cave. It has two openings. One is for the water coming out, and the other one is like a side opening. It's a little bit hard to spot behind some bushes, but you clearly follow the marks right into the bushes and you find a cave entrance. What are you going to do?
Well,
How
Fumblewump is going to go sniffing inside.
big is the hole? Is it like human size? Human could fit in easily.
Easily, it's like 2 humans wide. Let me check for sure. Yeah, 3 humans wide, I guess. 2 humans wide. After that, you see it clearing up a little bit, and after that, it's dark.
does it
Motion?
look?
I'm going to light a torch.
Does the cave entrance look like it's naturally carved, or as if something else has carved this entrance?
It's it's natural carved.
I mean,
Do I spot any traps near the entrance and at the first few things that I can see? like any like protrusions or like pressure plates on the ground or
No.
wires? Okay.
For the light and dancing lights, you can use the torches you could grab out. And I will drag you over. And you should be able to see what you're able to see.
Where is
I'm
the
black.
torch?
My vision is black.
Um,
Oh, there.
there we go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, works nice.
I can say who can see in the dark, looking at everybody.
I can see forward a little bit. Well, I mean the torch is moving, so it makes it easier.
That's dancing
I
lights.
can
That would be
see
dancing lights.
in the
I
dark.
have 60-foot range on it, plus my dark vision is 60 feet. So
Yep, same.
the whole point of it is to increase visual.
Right. All right. Well,
This is
I will lead the way into the cavern unless Festina, you want to sneak ahead because I am not very sneaky.
Sure, I'll try and sneak.
I don't
spot
think
that.
you've even noticed the weasels already off and running
I had not.
I had.
with the 23 in sneak.
That point, the weasel. Wait a second. The weasel needs to make. Ooh, what are we going to do with that? Let's make it a acrobatics. So make it a dex save. 20.
Nice.
Okay.
Jeez.
So the weasel just, scooped under a line that was across here with cans attached to it. And the cans are basically the weasel's level, but he found a little spot between them.
And he's gonna tell him cans.
Yeah, you
in the-
noticed like cans.
Like sound trap makes sense, basically alarm trap.
Festina, I think you're up.
Do I roll something?
Well, do you want to disarm it or step over it? Or now you know that it's there, you can step over it if you want to, or you can quietly disarm it.
I'll look back at the group if they
I-
also know it's there. They know it's there, right?
I would suggest disarming it if possible.
Well,
Don't
sure
we
then.
risk
I'll
making
try and
more
disarm it.
noise disarming it?
I make crunch crunch crunch. I'm not very dexterous noises.
I'll try and
rattle,
disarm
crunch,
it then.
crunch.
Doesn't somebody have a spell to make him quieter when he walks?
I'll try and disarm the trap then. Very softly, like by untying it from one end and very slowly letting it go to the.
Yeah, make a thief's tool check. It's a really easy one, but you can fail.
Failed!
Oh my god!
Of course.
And rough.
You-
Clank, clank, clank.
You made like one of the cans hit the other one, and it did made a noise, but it's not as loud as the armor is, and you're not sure if it brought attention or not. It's not that
Okay.
loud of noise that you made, but yeah, it made noise.
At
So
this juncture,
I think we're obviously dealing with at least some level of intelligence in our foes. So we should compose ourselves to not make not make ourselves a giant target. So I would suggest Festina, since you are very very sneaky, heading out first. Followed probably 15 or 20 feet behind by me, and then Rydell, and then Agatha, and followed in the end by Nepotan. I'm setting the marching
Thanks.
order.
Yep, works for me. Weasel's up in front anyway.
At this
Same.
juncture here, do I notice anything unnatural other than the cans? Like something that's out of place.
No, not really. But you cannot see that far. Well, you can, but yeah. You don't see anything out of place.
Okay.
I'll make sure to check around for traps and stuff on the ground and everywhere. And in the walls.
At this point, I think we can all see where that kind of divergence is happening there.
You
With
see
your
me,
light,
right?
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
And yeah, it's time to roll initiative.
Yay!
Where was it again?
Yay!
How do you
Where
have
was it
minus
again?
one?
On the left side, the GM thing.
I have a very bad dex.
I don't see the initiative roll again. Dice roller, no.
The one under dice roller or just above dice roller, I think.
It's above. There we go. That's an
two.
old one. How do we clear it? Remove. Yes. Sorry about that.
Oh, that's fine.
The torch.
It's because I rolled initiative on and had clicked the torch previously.
6 for me.
Woo!
You want to add me at a 3, please?
Just roll initiative again and change it to a 3. You can change it yourself. Your own initiative.
No, I didn't want to add them at a 0. Too long ago. There we go. We add those as well. Okay.
Well.
Everybody's in?
Yep.
Then we can... no, the other one. Which gobbling is that? That's not doing anything. There we go. Akata.
Do we actually see any opponents yet or not?
No,
Okay.
but they see your light.
Well, yeah.
Well, we can't see him yet, so.
Just gonna try and hide in what looks like to be a bush. I'm not sure if it is a bush.
I'll be wait
Yeah.
on the side until everyone caught up.
There is like moss and small bushes on those sides.
I'm just gonna not stealthing, just not standing in the open and trying to look like a bush.
Okay. Nepatan.
So basically, we are not in combat, but we are in initiative.
Right.
Well, you know that you made some sounds with the disabling of the trap, so you probably are really careful.
Okay.
Just to explain the initiative.
Yeah. Then
Although the light triggered it and not the sound.
I will
Also,
still continue
if you-
to move.
If you pick up your token and right click, you activate a ruler whilst you're holding your token.
Neat.
No, that does not work so good. I cannot scroll upwards. I can only scroll downwards.
Okay, that doesn't work for me.
It's really finicky.
I think this is 30 foot from my point.
I move before I click.
Mine just wants to move the map around.
Oh,
And
you should. You just click, right? You don't hold it.
Click and hold left mouse button to pick up the token. Single right click to activate.
Single right click. Okay. I think I was here, right?
I think that was
It
30
doesn't
feet.
matter. Doesn't
That's
matter.
30 feet, and I ready my warhammer. Just
Okay.
to be sure.
That is. I don't like that.
The scroll seems some movement. That's all you get.
Seems movement.
He saw some movement.
Weasel saw movement.
Oh yeah, move. Weasel, sorry, not scroll. Get distracted. Weasel is. So he's communicating with you. There is movement up ahead.
Get my weapon out. Short bow. And I'll wait here.
He's gonna move into a bush and try to hide.
Yeah, that will work, I think.
I think I can see that.
Yeah.
That's the weasel's turn. So
Vistania.
I will ready in action. If I see an enemy coming out of anywhere, I'll shoot at it with my short bow.
Okay. Righto.
I would say that Agatha would say that there's movement in the hallway to the left.
Sorry?
When the weasel reacted to the movement and went to hide, Agatha would say that there were people coming from up here. Something.
Holbert.
Moving on up.
Huh, hey, I didn't do nothing.
Well, do something then.
I would move forward as well and try to blind him with the light to see the movement. I'd hope it distracts them.
Okay. That's movement. You hear a sound coming from there. You don't really understand it, I think. Unless somebody speaks Goblin.
Not at the
Nope.
moment. I can't understand it.
I speak Sylvan. I don't think that's close enough.
No.
Hmm.
Katia. Akata.
I move up behind Rydell, and do I have line of sight to that thing? No, there's stuff in the way.
No. You can try, but you will have disadvantage.
Nah, I'm just gonna. Hang on. No, nope. I'm just gonna end my turn.
Nepotan.
I still don't see any enemies, right?
Well, you can see what you see here, and you don't see enemies.
We can see our party members fusion as well, so
There's a yeah.
Then I will carefully move forward again.
That's it. You still have your ready, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Who are you? You're actually going there. That one. Is going to shoot at Rydell. A 9. I don't think that will
No.
hit. Wake up mind, racial, alien knowledge gives you ability, mindsets. Okay, what can you see what photo view? What does that do, basically?
It lets me communicate telepathically with the goblin despite not speaking its language.
Okay, I will let you do that on your turn.
Range.
Weasel. Stay hidden.
Yeah, for the time being.
You can. I can drag that out for you as well. But
one
you can
torch for
just
everyone.
torches for everyone there.
Well, I mean, technically, I can have up to 4 torches.
Yeah, depends on the spell, but you can drag out the torches yourself. I'm not sure if they have the same light effect of torch. Otherwise, we need to make something for your dancing lights for that. Okay. Weasel stays hidden.
I actually hit try to sneak up on the opening.
Okay. Roll a stealth.
Hmm.
Yeah, you have been seen.
I don't see where I can actually drag it out.
What lights? That's the torch.
Oh, the actual item for a torch.
No, the DM gives it to you.
Oh, it should be
Need
just in.
need to add it to everybody's journal.
Yeah, I thought I did.
Not to mine,
I
but it's fine.
Oh.
I don't have one.
I will drag them out for you then. Now I want a measure tool. There we go. And again, a 9 to hit on Radel. He's missing.
Are we seeing where these arrows are coming from?
That arrow come from right there, from that direction.
So not in the left direction. Okay.
I
And the
checked
first
vision.
arrow come from there.
So 60 feet. Not sure if it's in my vision because I can't see on the actual map.
Nepitan, you take the ones on the left. I'll take the ones on the top.
15.
Yes. I will move out to the right as long as I can get like vision like somewhere over here, right? I can see this one, I assume.
Yes.
Then I will fire an arrow at him. 8 to hit.
Nope.
That's my turn.
Which goblin is that? That's you. 2, 3, 4. Let's try to shoot as well. 6 to hit, Radel.
At least they're
Oh,
rolling
thank
terrible as well.
Yeah.
Nope.
Radel is.
Okay.
Time
Well,
for
I
some
would have-
revenge.
One of the things that I would do, I believe, let me double check that. Uh, That's a bonus action. Okay. I need a torch.
You need an extra torch?
There.
Placeables. No, that one. You can control them, right?
Yeah. Okay.
It's a bonus action to move the dancing lights around.
Yes. Okay. I am close enough that they can now understand me when I speak to them telepathically.
Who do you speak to?
Let's go with this one here.
Yeah?
Tell him if he shoots at me again, I will blow him up.
Make a intimidation check.
Nice.
Ooh. Okay. I think that message came across.
I think so too. And this one, I'm
Yeah,
going
the
to
message came
shoot
across.
with a witch bolt.
That just does 8 damage. That's it.
Mhm.
Don't need to make a save for it.
No. Now there is a line of crackling blue energy going towards it. that
Ranged spell
it can-
attack, Rydell.
Yeah. It is 1d12.
You make a
Lightning, yeah.
ranged spell attack, so roll d20 plus your casting.
Oh, I have the thing set wrong. There it is. Okay.
I don't see anything yet.
No, I was setting the thing.
Okay, we keep the 8 damage for now.
Wow.
10 doesn't hit.
Okay.
Then it's Holbert.
All right, I'll move to there, and I'll drop my torch where I was, since there's plenty of light around her at the moment, and I will move to there and ready my warhammer.
So
And
if anybody comes in melee, you will hit him.
if everybody comes in melee, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay. Look at that.
There's a juicy thing straight ahead of Roadbear.
So you can hit that one.
Yep, 13 to hit.
It's not gonna hit.
Just as well, because I rolled a 1 for damage.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Is that your action?
Yep, that's me action, and yeah, I don't have that much else I can do.
Nepotan.
I move up to this creature.
He looks scared.
He looks scared. That's good. I will smack him with my warhammer, but first, as a bonus action, I will cast erase it. On myself.
Okay. +2 on AC.
And now I smack him with my hammer.
With advantage. Not that it's needed. How much damage? Ooh. Yeah, that take a good chunk of him. And yeah, he is even more scared now. And you hear him scream something you probably don't understand.
Hold on.
So the goblins
Goblins
are...
No, I don't speak goblin.
Yeah, that one is going to disengage. And it's the weasel's turn. Xura?
Yep, he's gonna move up, around, and behind the goblin and take the help action to help Rodobear smack him harder.
Okay.
Roll the bell. The first attack you attack on that guy has advantage.
Woohoo!
And he is going to fire. What's the weasel's armor class?
13.
Darn it.
Nice. Small target, hard to hit.
Yep.
Pristina.
Yes. I will start moving as well, and while I'm moving, I'm putting my bow away, and I'm how you said it, get the bow away, and get a sword or a rapier out, and I'll move here. That's it.
Okay. Yeah. And this one will move one forward. He's trying to go to hit you.
Okay.
Holy
14 AC.
moly.
Wow.
Managed to dodge out of the way, I guess.
Yeah.
Everybody's
not
rolling
that
poor.
great, but yeah, everybody's rolling terrible.
It-
Righto.
This is out.
This one right here in front of us, the closest one.
Ping it.
Seriously?
Yeah, 7 doesn't hit.
Oh boy. Okay. I'm gonna scream at it as well.
Are you gonna scream or are you gonna do the
Um,
mind thingy?
The mind thingy. I'm gonna
Okay.
scream into its head.
What
it
is
intimidation?
the sentence that you're saying?
Fear me.
Yeah,
Right after
roll
you missed.
intimidate.
Dear Lord, man.
A true
Yeah, that
experience.
is successful.
I can't hit anything, but I have a very intimidating presence.
Apparently. Forward.
All right, I will move up and smack a gobbo. Do I still have that advantage?
Yup.
You were 5 feet away. I don't think so.
Yep. The help is until the creature's next turn, as in the weasel's next turn.
Oh, okay.
I can drive by help action in combat.
Go for it.
Never mind. I'm just swinging my hammer around, apparently. Advantage, and I get a 10.
Yeah. Stina just got out of the way of your swing, and yeah, it's all fine. That one goes there, and it's trying to go and hit Stina. Holy!
Welcome to our feeling last session. Oh, well, it's 2 sessions behind.
Did you drop the arrow?
Oh.
He's gonna. Yeah, I normally don't do critical misses, like you break your item, stuff like that. But he, just broke his bow.
Just the string staff.
I'm amazed. It universally hates us.
Yeah.
On today's episode, we take 3 hours to kill one goblin because no one can hit anything.
Pretty much.
Question:
Yeah.
Does anybody I can see have metal armor on them?
I do.
Like the goblin right in front of my weasel, does he have metal armor on him?
Let's see.
That guy.
No, they have leather armors.
I'm gonna do it anyway. I'm gonna start casting a spell, and Fumblebump's fur is gonna start sparking and deliver a shocking grasp on that guy.
Yay! Finally.
He, with his shocking grasp, he bites his ankle while still in the water, and he drops down. He is dead.
Gobbo dead?
There we go. Yeah, let's use that one. So yeah, first death.
At least it was on the other side.
Yes.
Well, that's I can move up. Up to there.
Okay, Nepatan.
I see the fleeing goblin, right? Are these rock things, are they walls or just shadow rocks?
Basically, what you see here is a fallen over rock of that bit. So it's fallen over between those bits. So it's rough terrain. You can hide behind it, but you can see him still.
Ah, okay. But I think I will stay where I am and ready my shield.
Any action? Ready?
The drawing of my shield is my action.
Okay. Then we got a goblin. Hopefully I can. Does a 17 hit you?
No.
Darn it. Once I hit good rolls and they're not working. That one is getting away. Meant to do. And that one will come right there. Weasel.
Well, there's a sparking Gobbo corpse. He's gonna back up to the Gobbo in front of Frodobear, do a help action, and run up towards the guy in the back as far as he can get afterwards.
Yeah, go ahead.
So is it help specifically me, or is it help anybody, the next person to attack?
Specifically, help is you help a character.
Okay.
So he's gonna help Frodobear, and then run up to that guy and just wait.
Okay. Well, that one is dead. Let's remove it from the initiative. Vistina.
Yes, I will start attacking with my rapier as well.
Go ahead.
Because I have it ready now. 22 to hit.
Yeah, that will hit.
Oh wait, no. Sneak attack is only when I have advantage, right?
Or
Not
an ally in.
There you have an ally near you, so you can add your sneak attack.
Can I roll it?
Ally near the target is enough to distract it enough so you can do a sneak attack.
Yeah, so that's 7 damage total.
So at first, you... Yeah, or an ally in combat, indeed. At first, you know, kill it almost. He's just bearing hangily on his life, and then you just push the blade in or the rapier in a little bit more, and he's now lying on the floor.
Woo-hoo. Can I still move?
Of course, you just have an attack.
Then I will move. I guess somewhere here. There. I moved a torch. It was not intended. There you go.
Okay. Right out.
Hey, let's put the torch back. Uh, this one?
That one.
Yeah.
Your Eldritch Blast comes out of your fingers, hits straight over the weasel, and kills him.
Critical.
Critical hit indeed, and yeah, it's straight out. You know, he's nowhere to be seen. Just a puff of air, just disappearing.
Bonus action.
This bit is rough terrain, by the way.
This entire area.
Yeah, this entire area here is rough terrain. Yes, that area. Thank you.
And I guess that'll work.
Okay. Holbert.
Can I move directly above Nepatan? Is that a valid square to stand in?
Yeah.
All right, I will move. Really? Why can't I? There we go. I will move here and attack a goblin. Never mind.
That misses. Anything else?
Nope, that's my action. Move and attack and miss.
Katia.
There's a goblin staring down two of my friends, but I'm gonna send a ray of frost at him.
Nice.
Wow.
For all of 3 damage.
3 damage on a critical.
Lucky.
At least I hit him.
Yeah, no kidding.
True.
And he has 10 feet less movement if he's trying to run away.
That's a good side effect.
Nepatan.
I will hit the goblin right in front of me.
Nice.
That will hit. And that will smash him into the ground.
Flatten.
Yeah,
Nice.
basically flatten him.
And can I step on his corpse to reach his
Yes.
behind him? Okay. And that's my action.
Okay. That goblin is still not really impressed, but he does want to help a little bit. He's going to that way. Which one is that? That goblin is going to swing at Napatan. $21.
That hits.
Barely.
Yay! 6 damage.
What?
A lot of damage now.
Finally.
I don't think that rolled right.
Oh.
That reads as another attack roll.
Yeah.
I thought if
Mhm.
you hit damage, you just click it on it the second time.
No, you click on the
Uh,
name
click
in the in the chat.
Oh yeah.
There we go. 3 slashing.
That sounds better.
Weasel is.
Question: is the rough terrain for the weasel as well?
No.
We
He is small enough to you know, get around those big boulders.
Is gonna mosey on over there and just hang out, annoy the goblin a bit.
Okay. Then Pristina.
Yes, I will start moving in the direction of the weasel, which will only get me over here, right? Or like maybe one more.
Yeah, maybe one more. Yeah.
There we go. That's the end of my turn. Wait. Never mind. Technically, I can move around, so I could move over here in a run action, right? Dash action.
Yes.
Just stand here. And I'll just stand down here.
Okay. Rodell.
right there. They have to be close to each other. I'm moving there. I'll have to stop there. On this one here.
Yeah.
Mm. Okay. Those are gonna. Dancing lights are probably gone now, actually.
1 minute.
Sam's got a good point. It's 1 minute, right?
Yeah,
How
it's 1 minute, so
many-
10 rounds.
10 rounds.
So yeah, there's a
Not
good
yet.
chance they're
It'll
gone.
be. Yeah, not yet. It's soon.
Let's say
soon.
after this round.
Um, we're gonna Eldritch Blast this guy anyway.
11 misses.
Well, okay then.
Okay. Holbert.
Stepping on up to this guy to try to actually get. Nope, never mind.
What is it with the rules?
I don't know.
Katina. I need a really quick high sky. Be right back.
Okay. Yeah, it gives
Well,
us a chance to pull the lights
just-
out.
Move these back here. Seems like the best way to deal with that. Put them all next to the other one.
Thankfully, Nepotan has light on his shield, which lasts an hour. Otherwise, I would be blind.
Yep. What about the torch you're holding? You had a torch out, right?
He dropped it.
I dropped it so I could draw my warhammer.
Tie it to the end of your warhammer.
That always struck me as just wrong. If it was like a the magical one that you can like light off that lasts like a torch, then I can see that, you know, maybe you put it in your shield or put it in your backpack or something and it still gives you light. But a torch with fire, yeah, no. It's warm and burny.
Yeah, if your shield would have been like on your arm, maybe, right?
I should get the light. I don't do wizards get light?
Yeah.
I think so.
Maybe I have to take that as my
Yep, it's an evocation cantrip.
hey, I'll be able to light up my own shield.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
The fur of the weasel crackles and pops, and it shocks the goblin it's next to. Or tries to.
14 won't hit.
Goblin.
Sorry.
Oh well, I tried. I'm just gonna stay where I am.
And then it's Nepotan.
I will try to hit the goblin right in front of me.
Yes.
Oh, or not.
Keyword
that
being
misses.
try.
Try is the word here, I think.
Look, we're Babby adventurers.
That that one will swing at the weasel, who's tried to bite his ankle.
Shock him, even.
Okay.
A natural one misses.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Who knew?
And that one tries to swing as well.
I mean,
Okay. I think I'll just, quit or something.
we got all the bad rolls in the role play. Now the GM can roll bad when he rolls.
well, everybody's rolling bad is the
Yeah.
thing.
Game is cursed.
I'm rolling with +5, and I don't think I've gotten higher than a 9.
10 with advantage.
Weasel's turn.
He is gonna just scurry up and down the legs of this guy and help Fistina if she ever gets to him.
Okay. Then it's Fistina's turn.
I was gonna go to the other side of the weasel, but I'm not sure if that will count.
You
got
have
help from
advantage.
the weasel.
Right, help works also.
Yeah.
That's true. Okay, rapier time.
Yay!
22 to hit. Yay!
And
5
sneak.
piercing. And sneak, oh yeah. I can't click the sneak for some reason. There you go. 7 damage total. 2 sneak
And
damage.
kill him.
Oh, I think I figured it.
Right,
There
Alex.
you go. Now I know how to.
Okay.
Not the last one that we can see.
Yes.
Once again, an Eldritch Blast.
13 will miss.
Chunk of the rock behind him.
Probably, yeah. Blinding your colleagues. Holbert.
Swing and hold on, that was wrong. That was the wrong dice. Let's try that again. 18.
Also hits.
7 damage.
You do 7 damage. Getting this guy on his knees as well to be dead. And that was turn order.
It took a few full turnovers, but we got it.
I move to the back here and I scout if there's any more enemies or anything. Is there anything behind here?
No, you see some water laying down there. You see some makeshift beds beside it, but it's not nothing really worthy.
I'll go grab my torch and relight it. Look to see if there's anything worthwhile here.
Weasel poofs out of existence from where he is and repoofs within 30 feet of me.
Can I technically see Agata?
You can see what?
Agata?
No.
Oh. I'll try and move into position so I can cast message, right?
You don't have to see me to cast it, you just have to know the general direction.
Point your finger towards the creature, yeah, within range.
Yeah.
I mean, okay. I'll ask. There was another hallway on the right, or on your right. Would you mind checking it out?
Weasel's on his way.
Does the weasel have dark vision?
Nope, but he smells good. He has a good nose and a good ears.
Yeah, but that's because you rub him with cinnamon every day.
Yeah. I looked that up on the internet actually, if he has dark vision or not. They are night creatures. They hunt at night. So I gave him a little bit of dark vision. Low light vision he has probably.
Right.
Yep, and he's moving into pitch black, so it won't help him.
Yeah.
This way
it-
is just a waterfall.
Don't chase those. It's dangerous.
Stick to the rivers and streams you're used to.
Exactly. So just a waterfall up here?
That's all I see. How about perception maybe? Mr. GM, will that tell me anything new? Or is it clearly just a waterfall?
Yeah, it's a nice waterfall. Probably coming in from another cave that's dripping down water here, and it is a decent amount.
Do I see anything glittering in the pool of water in front of me?
You probably see some old metal in there, like rusted armors and stuff like that, but not like gold or something like that.
Nothing that draws my attention that would be worth going for a swim?
Probably not. Otherwise, the creatures here probably would take it already.
Like,
They're not smart though.
they're smart enough to put a trap in.
Like,
Fair enough.
No magic in the pool.
okay.
All right. Well, it looks like if we're gonna find this guy, we're gonna go towards the right.
Weasel's on his way in, sniffing and listening.
Okay.
This will continue probably in game for another. If it goes as badly as the first fight, probably for more than an hour or 1.5, maybe 2. So maybe save it for the next time, or
Works for me.
I think save it for the next time. I need to go finish making my pasta.
yeah, okay.
I did want to check out this area here if we see anything special laying around or entrance.
Where's here?
On the left side.
You see some bed rolls and stuff like that, makeshift beds.
No hidden compartments or like a hidden door in a wall or like a small hole.
No, moisty walls with yeah. It's just a natural cave that they claimed probably.
Got it.
Well, Weasel's there and he's looking and listening. Until next time.
All right. Until next time, everybody, thank you for watching, and we'll be back again in 2 weeks. Bye.